Hey, what is up, guys? This is Jayant, and with popular demand, I thought I'll create this course because a lot of people are interested in LinkedIn. So, this is absolutely critical because LinkedIn literally is the gold mine of getting clients. And if done correctly, you will not need any other outreach method, especially if you are in a B2B kind of a market, right? So, without any further ado, let's get started. Let me give you a structure to the implementation pathway. That means how exactly are we going to cover and what exactly are we going to cover in this course, right? First things first, in the first module, I'll cover LinkedIn fundamentals, which basically is profile optimization. Second, we'll talk about LinkedIn content marketing and how exactly I create content on my LinkedIn profile. Given, true, I have not been active for a while now, but if ever I start posting content, how exactly I do it. Module number 3, how exactly to find prospect. There are 6 methods. I will show you one by one. And the pitch, my exact scripts I use to close deals. And module 5 is how exactly we go ahead and track data. The LinkedIn data where we collect everything, where how many people talk to us, how many people we close, how many people we did not close, everything from start to finish. Okay? So let's get started with the first one, which is LinkedIn fundamentals profile optimization checklist, right? Now, let me go ahead and show you. Obviously, my profile is already optimized, but if I were to optimize another profile, how exactly to change this? I don't have a new profile to experiment on, or can we create one? Let me go ahead and check if I can create one. Let me sign out. Let me see if I can create a new profile with, oh, it's asking for a new email ID, right? Let's see. Let's see. Agree and join. Okay, this is it. All right, let's verify. Correct way up. Okay, I'm proven to be a human. Bengaluru. Let's go there. Sentence founders. Right, employment type, full time, most recent company. I don't know. Let's call it. Let's call it Jan. Okay, most recent company. They're searching for that, right? Okay. Fun stop. All right, let's go there. Oh, they are sending a confirmation email. Let me open up. Oh, that's verification. Okay. All right, got it. This one, 498848. So I'll just go back. They sent a confirmation email to this email address. So here you go. Oops. How can I go back? Okay, let me go back. What kind of job are you looking for? Shit, I should have read that. Okay, no problem. I'll look for a job. Okay, SEO. Let's see. Oh, there are so many. Cold email. Do we have one? No. United States. Yeah. I'm open to remote work as well. Let's go. Cool. All right. Next. Right. I don't know why it got stuck. I think this is it. Okay. Now it will ask you to connect with a lot of people. I don't want. I'll just skip for everything for now. We recommend doing X, Y, Z. I don't want to bias anything. All right, cool. We are good for now. Let me show you how exactly to optimize this particular profile, because now we are starting from scratch. What I'll do is I will probably deactivate a couple of extensions. Like for example, let's say scrub, or there is one more called Canbox, because these will definitely impact the way LinkedIn looks, right? Now let's go ahead and optimize the LinkedIn profile using this particular checklist. The first thing is URL optimization. Like right now you can see the URL looks a little clunky, right? So here, if you go, you see this public profile and URL. This is something that you can change. Now here you see there is something called as custom URL. So all you have to do is click on this pencil button and just change this to your own name. But I think there is already an URL in this particular thing, so it's not available. Jan Paddy, let me put our niche SDR, Sales Development Representative, and click on save. So if you have a niche, specific niche, you can say performance marketing. I'm an SDR, so I can talk about that. So let me see if I can put it all in caps. See if that works. Right? Shine in to connect. Let me see if I connect. I forgot the password. Shoot. Okay, anyways, I'll just go back. Anyways, our profile is optimized now. So we'll go back. Whether the URL is optimized, so that's clear. So now if we go ahead and select this URL, you see, now we got, oh shit, it became Payant. Let me edit it again. Okay, I'll save it. Now this is better. Assign URL cannot be changed. That's there. Yeah, now it's better. All right. So this part is done. Now let's look at a banner. So this is the banner. So I want to check that. Oh, okay. I also forgot about profile pic, which probably should come after banner. Now for banner, honestly, I try to open up Canva. So I'll go to canva.com and try to keep the banner as simple as possible. So, I will like to take inspiration from other SDRs probably. Let's say some other influencers like Nick Abraham is a good competitor of mine who does the same thing. So he put his company name and generate B2B leads on demand, scheduled a call, kept it simple. If you go to Canva, you can simply click on LinkedIn and I'll open up, let's say, background photo. Now, instead of using any of these, I like to keep it like super simple. I'm not a graphic designer, so normally my go-to style is a black background and a white text which clearly says, let's say, marketing agencies. This is my target audience. For marketing agencies, I generate meeting ready leads on a pay per lead basis. Let's see. Or I can make it better where I say generate meeting ready leads I think this is fine. This is also fine. And let's make this a little bit better. Instead of Canva Sans, I like to use some other, let's say Futura. Right? It's instead of an offer, I would say cold emails, let's say. So yeah, the first part of our thing is done. For marketing agencies, I generate meeting ready leads with cold emails. So this is fine. I don't complicate this. If you have a specific brand color, you can do that. So let's say I'll put it demo LinkedIn banner. I'll just download this as a PNG. Anything works, doesn't really need to be PNG. I'll just click here and upload this. Boom. I think it's uploading. Awesome. Now we need a profile picture, right? So, okay, I don't want to show my face because I already have a profile in LinkedIn. So I'll probably not do that. So what I'll do is, maybe let's create this person does not exist. Let's find a Indian guy. Male, ethnicity Indian. Okay, let's find a guy. Usually, this is something that you guys can do. Oh, dude, this doesn't look like a man only. With earrings and all. Bro, this looks more American, Latino. This guy looks like something that I can. How do I download this? Cheers. This doesn't have any. Let's remove this. Come on. They don't let you. Okay. Let me do it again. Indian refresh image. Okay, this looks okay. What I'll do is I'll take a screenshot of this and I'll keep it separate. And I'll open up Canva. I'll basically open up an Instagram post pair version where I can edit a bit of this picture. And ideally, I would want you to have your own picture, not like an AI driven thing. Because honestly, it's a professional platform. So let's put it here. And I like to use Canva Premium so that I can remove the background. I can also do this, by the way. I can edit the photo. And there is something called as Magic Expand so that it can, expand it to the full page. So it will add some more elements just like this Adobe Photoshop thing. And then we'll remove the background. Let's wait for this to finish. Awesome. This one looks nice. But anyways, I'll remove the background so it doesn't matter what I keep. So this one looks nice. I'll click on done, right? Now I'll click on edit photo again because I want to remove the background first. Right. Awesome. So this one I'll probably, I don't know. I like to keep it like a catchy color, like red or something. No, this doesn't look good. Yellow looks good. Awesome. And this is fine. And let's make it black and white. And I'm in the mood of black and white today. Let's go and little bit of vignette. Okay, so this looks good. So let's download LinkedIn profile pic. Now what I just did is like the picture looks professional. It is not from any marriage anniversary or something. That's number one. And I like to remove the background, keep it a catchy color so that every time I post something, it stands out, right? It looks like a real human. So I'll make it a JPEG, or PNG is fine. I don't need a JPEG. Now I'll just download this. Funny what all things you can do with AI nowadays. I click here and I can simply upload a picture of this. Awesome. Now Fake Giant is ready. Now let's get to the next step. I think, is this done? Let me refresh and check whether, okay, now it looks awesome. Now, next thing, open to work, I'll probably, I'll not keep open to work. How do I delete this? Okay. Now we can add like a custom button, but next thing is this creator mode. I need to turn this on. I'll add topics like cold email, sales, social selling, cold outreach, what else? Organic marketing agency, something like that. Okay. And we need to turn on the creator mode, right? I'll skip this. So now we got banner, profile pic, creator mode I have done on. Next thing I will turn on is the headline. Headline is this founder at Giant's Fun Stop. I don't want that. So if I just click on that, we don't need pronouns. Let's keep he, him. It's fine. I help marketing agencies. So it's pretty simple. You don't have to, in the headline part, you don't have to like be creative. Just simply write I help marketing agencies generate meeting ready leads without what? With cold emails. This is fine. Emails, personalized cold emails. So whatever your value proposition, and in fact, you can also put your offer. Let's say I help busy founders lose weight in the next 90 days or guaranteed money back, something like that. You can add like a position, right? Current company, let's not open. Industry, let's say I'll put marketing, if it is possible, marketing services. Education, I don't know. I don't have an education for this fake profile, but if it is, for you, if you have an education, you can add these. It doesn't really matter, honestly. Location, city, all good. Contact info, there is an email. If you want a phone number, you can add. Address, if you want, you can add. If you have a website, let's say it is giantparty.com. Personal website, and save. Right? And if you have a custom button, if you want, you can add like a link. Book. Okay, link we can probably create Calendly. We can go there and take one of my links from here and probably ask people to book a call. Let's say, let's talk. I'll use this link. And I can put this link, book a call with me. Awesome. So now they'll see this link everywhere. Now save. Great. Our top part of the profile picture of the profile is ready. Now, obviously, I need to add my school or skills. I don't have a school, so let's see. Skill, cold email. Let me see if we have any cold email. Social media outreach. Social media outreach at scale. Email outreach. We have email outreach. Um, let's do कुछ नहीं है तो we can keep like customer outreach or something. This is fine. Cool. Now we got probably 2 skills to add. Next, I don't want to add. So okay, this part is done. Headline. Now let's do the featured section. Actually, for featured section, we might need to post a couple of posts first. I think this is why we don't have a featured section here. Normally, you'll see a featured section like if you have posted something, then you can pretty much go ahead and post. Like if I open this featured sections are basically lines that I can add. Let's remove these. Let me see. Let's add a summary. Let's not do that. Anyways, so what I'll do is there must be an about section which I will experience either hey. All right. So now the first half of the page is ready. Featured section I think will come only when we post something. Let me check if there is any other way to add like a featured section. There is a summary though. This is where we will need to add like an about thing where let's add a summary. Let's go to ChatGPT and ask it. I am Jayant. Let's say act like a LinkedIn expert. Help me create an about section for my profile. I'm Jayant, an SDR. I'm looking for more work. Create an about section such that people would like to talk to me or working with them. I help marketing agencies book meetings through cold outreach. Let's just use one section here and it should be fine. And our LinkedIn asks us to have years of experience, industry, skills, something like that. So let us get some idea here and then we'll change it. Right. I will actually change it to GPT-3 and get this thing done because GPT-3 is faster. I add some 500 factors. Dude, this is not fun. 500 words, sorry. Let's say 300 words, not more. GPT-4 is not, GPT-3 is not good. Let's go to GPT-4. Write it in 300 words. This is a little bit better. Obviously, this is not very specific. If I were to write, then I'll make it a little bit more specific. Let's say I work closely with diverse marketing agency. Instead of diverse marketing agency, I would actually put the name. When I say provide them with support, so what support? So I need to be more specific if I have to create the about section. Honestly, if you want to see my about section, I kept it super simple. Imagine if your business is hitting a stride, packed calendar, soaring sales, all in record time. Now, what if I told you it's closer than you think? This is pure chat GPT. And here I just put, hey, I'm Jayant. This is the TLDR version of what I do. I solve two of the biggest challenge any business can have. To be more specific, I do this, our best case studies, top skills, and then there is definitely experience and I have basically added a little bit of thing in every single experience that I have written, right? And you see, the about section is also done for us. We can obviously make it better, as in like, I can add a little bit of space. I can add like some emojis to notify the bullet items. So this, done. Social media outreach or something I can add. Cold email. Let me see. Cold email is not here. Okay, there is cold email. Let's save. Now we are done, right? Now we have experience where we can like add. Let me add like a position. Let's say I say STR, right? Employment time, full time, company. Oh shit. अभी company name भी डालना पड़ेगा. Let's say Pixel Track. So, there is also Pixel Soft. I don't want to add that as a fake employee, honestly. I want to add something like Outreach.io. Do you have any startup like that? No, there is no startup like that. This is good. Let's say it is an camp. Art camp. There is one campaign in USA. One of my clients is from here, so let's add that. Location type, remote. Let's just, this is all fake, honestly. I would like to point that out. Don't do this. You can add a little bit of work experience. I recently worked for Outreach.io on their cold outreach. Write 100-word description and on my achievements. Make some cold outreach achievements for this role. Dude, the makers of ChatGPT will kill me if I do this. But yeah. And response rates. So let's just add those. I think it's fine. Sales prospecting. Cold email. We'll put social media outreach. Then there we go. So you can add a little bit of a description here. And this basically is done, right? Now, mota moti, we have this profile ready. Next, what we need to do, feature section. Feature section is not done yet. I don't think we have a featured section given here. I think I need to post something to add something in the featured section. This one I'll delete actually. Let's not keep founder. Doesn't make any sense. I think we need to post something to add anything in the featured section. Let me see. Creator mode, network, activity, my items. Yeah. So let's post something then, right? So I'll just keep the checklist as is. About section is done. Past experience done. Skills we have added. Recommendation, obviously, if I have to go here in my main profile, we see the experience I have added and education also. Recommendation is something, if I have any, if I have helped somebody, I would just ask them for a recommendation. This works like testimonials for you, right? So what I can do is I can just give some free consultation in exchange of a recommendation, and that helps, right? And it does build some credibility to your profile. And there is no other way. If I have to do it for this particular profile, I'll probably have to ask somebody that, hey, can I help you with XYZ, so that I can go ahead and, so that I can go ahead and help you out at some point, and so that you can give me a recommendation and we can both work together, right? So something like that I have to do. So for now, I'll not focus on recommendation. There is one more thing, verification. I'm not sure where exactly this verification badge comes, but at some point you will see like a verification tag where they'll ask your Aadhaar card and all, and if it's a genuine profile, you should do it. Although now that I think about it, let's not put my name here. Why? Because it's not good. I'll change this name, Shivam Mishra. Let's change it to that. That's better. And if I have to change this, change it from Shivam Janpadi SDR to Shivam Mishra. Let's see if I have SDR done. So I think this would be much better. Cool. Now this part is clear. This is done. Next, what we need to do is pretty much a lot of our checklist is done. I don't have a featured section, and verification is not available yet, but I can definitely use this particular profile, right? So what I'll do now is go to the next phase, which is LinkedIn content marketing. In this module, I will basically show you. All right. Obviously, we have a makeshift profile picture done, and this is not something that I'm proud of, but we have a basic profile. LinkedIn is ready, right? So if I have to summarize everything that I just shared, it's this. Your profile picture needs to have a nice headline which clearly states your offer. Don't make it too fancy. You don't need a graphic designer. Just black background, white text works. Profile picture needs to look a little bit professional. I like to keep it like this, a little bit standing out types, and name, your offer, creator mode on, book a call with me, your Calendly link here, and an about section which covers who you are and what exactly you did in the past, something like that, and maybe something like this, experience, your university degree, all those things you can add here. That works. Now skills, you can also take like skill quizzes and add more credibility to this account, but for now I'll just keep it simple, right? Next thing is we go ahead and create some content for LinkedIn, right? So they have a checklist here as well, by the way. If we complete all the steps, we are pretty much done. But for now, I will go ahead and create a post. Now there are multiple ways to create some posts. The first one is you can simply ask ChatGPT for help. I have created a, content profile in ChatGPT. Although I don't need to go deeper into how exactly you need to create content in in LinkedIn. There are three. If I have to summarize how exactly this works, there are three types of content in LinkedIn: top of the funnel, middle of the funnel, and bottom of the funnel. The top of the funnel content typically includes personal opinions, hobbies, latest news, rants, opinions, anything, right? The purpose is to build your reach. Some stories, you would have seen all those cringy stories on LinkedIn, right? So this is the whole purpose of this particular content. And the frequency to post is about 12 days a month. You can post like top of the funnel content. Middle of the funnel content is more specific to your industry. It can be carousels, listicles, how-to guides, infographics, and this you can do 12 to 15 days a month. So obviously more valuable content. The purpose here is to build your reach and nurture your people. Bottom of the funnel is you can put some case studies, two-step post as in you post something about, Like, let's say you created a resource and you can say, and I'll show you an example. Why am I? I'll just show you an example of how a good two-step post looks like. If I go ahead and check one of my posts, let me go ahead and so this is a funny example, a prank that I did. So I was like, ChatGPT is dead. Elon Musk just released Grok. So I made a one-page Google Doc of a potato showing absolutely nothing about Grok. Want me to DM me for free, like this post and comment. And people actually started commenting on this. Like some 42 comments came on this one. But yeah, this is how a two-step post look like, where you can put like a intriguing headline and some info and give like a lead magnet, and people have to comment something to like this, and you can like send this two-step post to people's DMs. This increases the reach, and also you generate a lot of leads with this two-step posts. There is a direct pitch as well. If I have to show you a direct pitch, where is a good direct pitch? This is a carousel post, middle of the funnel. So here I've pretty much given a lot of insights into cold emails. This is a rant, top of the funnel content about working, 70 hours a week. What I'll do, I don't know where I posted this particular line where I wrote more about our agency qualification. Is this the one? No. I wrote something that one thing that we are good at when it comes to our agency is cold emails. And if you want to hire us, tag us, something like that. I don't remember where exactly I put this thing. This is a good two-step post. My clients are making 5 to 10 lakhs a month with outreach alone. Unfortunately, most agency owners don't know about it. I have created a content around it. In this training, I'll cover XYZ. Want access? Do this. And some 186 comments came. But let me show you where exactly I did a direct pitch. So the direct pitch looks like the one thing that we are good at is this, and put like a case study that we have gotten X results for Y people in Y time frame. If you want me to do the same for you, connect me with somebody who might need this particular help. So that helped a lot. I can't find it honestly. Somewhere around here I posted. But yeah. Yeah, I really can't find one. So it was a long time back that I posted, and I immediately got like 5 clients because a lot of the people were DMing me to help them in the for their cold emails and everything. But yeah, if I ever find it, I'll just post it. In fact, I think I have created the template out of it. Let me go ahead and find it out if I have it here. Chen. Oh yeah, here you go. Social media post. So this is the post. I kind of created a template out of it. The post that I gave was like, one of the things where we at, let's say, Pixel Track are good at is email marketing. After helping 200 plus business owners, we have gathered about X number of leads and X number of revenue. I believe we are good enough to start delivering at a service. We are looking to partner with 5 marketing agencies who need help with cold emails. Help a fellow out and tag people who might need the services in the comments below. And if you want us to do this for you, hit me up in the DMs. Let me know if there is anything I can do in return. Thanks in advance. So this is something that you can post once in a month, and it does bring in a lot of client, right? So this is what I talk about, direct pitch. Case studies is basically, and nowadays LinkedIn is asking you to upload some case studies. That is also pretty good, honestly. If you go to LinkedIn, profile, what happens is it also asks you to upload some sort of case study somewhere here. Not sure where exactly it is, but somewhere around here it will ask you to like upload a case study, and it's basically a carousel that you upload mostly, right? The frequency of this bottom of the funnel content should be like 4 to 5 days a month, not more than that. The reason being, if you post too much about hiring you, then it definitely backfires. So once in a week is more than enough. But rest of the time, middle of the funnel content, 15 days a week and 12 days a week or 10 days a week, you can keep top of the funnel content, right? Now, how exactly do you use AI for doing this? Let me show you this. So I've created this prompt, not created, actually I stole this from some, this guy, Nick Leidlich, and I obviously optimized it. So I'll just copy this entire prompt, and it works best with Chat GPT-4. If you go to Chat GPT and paste this, here you can just simply insert who you are. I am an SDR. I talk about cold emails, sales, and outreach. I want to generate ideas. I want to imagine a table. In this table, the rows contain content topics. Column contains content topics to be matched to the rows. Here are multiple variations: actionable, inspirational, breakdown, contrarian, whatever. So I can type cold emails, social outreach, LinkedIn outreach. I can talk about sales, closing deals, sales objections, something like this. Okay, we have 5 topics, and this part is from Alex Hormozi's book, The Hook, The Retainer, The Reward. So I'll just remove this. Honestly, this you won't need this for now. That is mostly for the content part. This will give you the topics, and the Alex's prompt is mostly for how exactly to write the content, right? Oh, it did not give me a table. What? You know what I'll do? I'll just edit this and let me see if I add Alex thing. I hope it gives me a table, because every time I add Alex's thing, it gives me a table. Yeah, now it works. Okay. Okay, now it's building that. You see? 5 steps to craft winning cold emails. So it gives you a lot of tables to use. So let's say we take this one, and I'll open up ChatGPT again. I'll simply paste this 5 steps to craft winning cold emails. Right? And honestly, it's ChatGPT 4, not anything else. And if you really want to optimize your content game, use this particular thing called as custom instructions. I have added a custom instruction which says act like a professional marketing agency owner to write my content. And you also have, instead of marketing agency owner, I can say content writer. You also have expertise in copywriting. This means your words help people visualize your content. Additionally, follow the below rules to write clear and bold statements. Tip 1, explain like I'm 6. Content should put complex idea into simple terms. Tip 2, leverage empty space. Both copywriters and poets love using this technique. Industry jargons alienates your readers. Use clear, simple words that everyone gets. Users read content to understand hard content easily. Everyday content is warm and engaging. For example, I have given this example. Tip 4, lose dead weight. If you're using too many descriptive words, you are not using it right. I have given an example. Instead of saying chances are you're probably using more water than you need to, you can say you are using more water than you need. Tip 5, write shorter sentence. Tip 6, use less adverbs. Tip 7, eliminate passive sentences from your work. How would you like ChatGPT to respond? I say, I want ChatGPT to respond by stating simple statements without using any jargons or emojis. So this is what. So I simply add, so the quality of content becomes better. Now I can simply use this, just as is. I don't have to worry about content. So click on create a post and simply write 5 steps to craft winning cold emails. Even a monkey can do this. Let's say this is a nice note. And here I can go ahead and take these 5 steps and take up and post here. Step 1. Two, personal touch. Step 3, clear message. Step 4, strong call to action. Step 5, keep it simple. Right? So I'll format it a little bit. And simple and direct. And there you go. Now this is a good LinkedIn post that we have recently just quickly written, right? Now I'll simply go ahead and add a call to action. What are your thoughts? ? And post. This is a good post. We just had one post like this, and pretty much can take one. Obviously this is a story. We don't need. This is something that we can add it later. How to engage effectively in social outreach. If I click, copy this one and paste it here, and we might have some more tips.
Then what is it?
Right, and just to speed it up, I use this a lot because ChatGPT gives pretty good ideas, and if you can use this, your entire month's content is ready right now. And this is just one way to find content ideas. There are multiple other ways as well. So let's say I copy this, and here I'll show you how exactly to schedule the posts, right? Let's say I click here, I paste whatever I wrote. If you're wasting your time, in LinkedIn if you're not networking enough. Here are 5 tips that can help you networking, can bring in deals you can't even imagine. So let's add that. With connecting with your target audience. This is that, right? Understand their interests, needs, be authentic, talk like a real person, share genuine stories, and it's like chatting with a friend, not giving a lecture. It could be helpful information. It's like bringing snacks to your party. Listen and respond. It's like playing catch. Throw the ball, but you also need to be ready. Be consistent. It's like watering a plant regularly, regular interaction, use the right channels. Okay, not bad. Your audiences, for most of us, it's LinkedIn. Just editing a little bit, and there you go. This is a good way to post LinkedIn if you don't want to use your brain and you want to have more engagement, right? Now here, I'll simply click on schedule for later, and I can pick a date and time where I want to post. So in our case, we'll put 9 a.m. for tomorrow, right? It will go live. Schedule. Now this part is done. So you can do this for an entire month and your posts will keep going on autopilot for you, right? So this is how you can use ChatGPT and AI to create good LinkedIn posts. So if you liked it so far, I would love to hear some feedback from you, or if this has helped, because next tip that I'm about to share with you is absolutely going to blow your mind. Now let me show you what exactly I have done. So what I've done is, you can take any of this particular topic that ChatGPT has given, and I've also crafted 31 templates for 31 days of your monthly calendar. There is a video I have created on YouTube. I'll probably link it here. Now here I have gone through all the top content creators on LinkedIn and Twitter and stole their viral tweets. And you can use these as frameworks to create content. Example, let's say I accomplished this today. This is for people who don't want to use AI and you want to keep it more authentic, right? You want to add your own knowledge. So these templates can help you get started. I won't say these are like the best things in the world, but hey, it's because I kind of templatize a lot of, creators' tweets. It just gives you a good direction. Let's say, for example, cold email that landed a dream client, true story, right? Let's say I closed a 3,000 per month deal with just cold emails. Then let's see what was the context. Deal or only via cold emails. So I won't say like a story here. Here are, let's say, 5 lessons I learned in my 3 years of experience as an SDR. Lesson 1, your prospects don't care about you. They care about their own results. Your email needs to be short and specific, not long and boring. This is 2. Lesson 3, who matters way more than what you offer. Let's capitalize what and who here. Lesson 4, let's say I have another lesson that I learned, be proactive, lead with value, let's say. Lead with value always. Offer something that people can never refuse. A free service, trial, or a resource. Anything works, but give before you ask. So let's add this. Hope this was helpful. Now, there we go. One post ready. See how quickly we just finished a LinkedIn post just by using a template. And you can use all these templates to start creating, posts for yourself. Now, let's say I copied this. So we can simply go to LinkedIn again and post it in our Shivam's profile, right? I hope this was helpful. My client just closed. Okay, let's say I closed a 3,000 per month deal. Anyway, this profile is not real, so I'm okay to fake things out here. This is cool. I'll just paste it, schedule it. Now this is cool. Now posts will start going. Now this is how you start creating content on LinkedIn. And this is literally the fundamental of how to create, the fundamental of growing on LinkedIn, because you really cannot grow without creating a lot of content. Because if you pitch on LinkedIn, before reach out, if you go ahead and start pitching on LinkedIn, the prospects are 100% going to click on your profile and check what are you doing. So at least you should have a week or 2 weeks of content going, right? You should not feel like you are just a beginner and you have not you have not done anything. So it should feel like you are active. At least you are taking things seriously. You are you're posting about the offer that you are presenting. That helps a lot. If not, if you have a different profile, you can just do a repost on this particular profile. Okay? This is why the content is ready. And in the future modules, I'll also show you how exactly to find prospect using your content. Okay. Now, stealing like an artist. This thing. Now, I want you to find influencers in LinkedIn who are, in the similar profile. Let's say I click search here, blank search. I don't want to change anything here. And let's say I go to people and go to all filters here. And if you scroll down, title me, you can put sales development representative. And here, let's say talk about cold emails. Is it coming in? Search a topic. Outreach. It's not showing up. Shut I'll not do it. Let's put United States, right? I want to find some people who are SDRs in United States. And I would ideally like to see if they're posting something. These are all log profiles. The point is, like, I need to find out people who are posting something on LinkedIn. Let me see cold emails. Instead of people, let's go to posts. But if I hit posts, all the Indian companies will start coming in. You need to find some prospects around it. Let me see if we can have a... Okay, author's title, we can do this. So posts, author's title, we can put SDR. Let's see what other SDRs are posting about cold emails. Is cold calling dead? Not bad. Let me put oops, why am I not able to edit this? Sales development representative, and click on show results. Let's see what people are talking about. Okay, now this is nice. Full cycle SDR, myth busting Monday, cold email edition. Cold emails are dead. Cold email, awesome. So what I'll do right now, if I have to create content around it, I will take this particular content and make my own variation of this. You see the good engagement, 13 comments, 1 repost on this. That means this definitely is getting traction. I will take 10 myths and I'll create my own version, make it better, put it out there. This is also nice. I'm running a cold AI outreach test, 10K emails, lightly personalized AI, 10K emails, deeply personalized AI. The campaign should be live this week. Curious, watch this space for weekly results. Awesome. Today I reminded that a rejection email does not necessarily mean it's completely over to just move on. The recruiter that I just cold call, emailed and messaged multiple times with no response finally gave me a call back, giving me heads up. Great, it's a good story. I can ask ChatGPT, repurpose the following posts, make it readable and valuable to the reader. Let's see. Rejection. Okay, now I'll just craft like a hook. Let's say I put rejection and doesn't mean it's the end. And next, I'll say despite, obviously it's his story, it's not my story. I'm taking it because it's a fake profile. If it's your own profile, add your own story. It doesn't, it's a valuable lesson in your skill. Each call, email, owns a valuable hand, starts your goal. So don't let rejection, keep pushing forward. Your perseverance isn't about landing a job. Stay persistent. The open doors will open for you. Now I will go ahead and post it on Monday, let's say. Awesome. Now we go ahead and we have posted a lot of things. Let me see if I have featured section opening up here. So strange. I don't see a featured section. It usually comes. This is my activity, my network. Yeah, strange. Usually there is a option for featured section. I think I need to turn it on. Okay. This is here. Add profile section. Yeah. Sorry. So sorry. So here I missed it. So if you click on add profile section, there is education, position, career break, skills. We don't need any of these. Recommended. We definitely need the featured section here. So this is something that we should have done it in the beginning. Projects is where you can put your case studies and stuff, but featured is absolutely critical. Now here I can add a post like this, let's say, right? It definitely gets more traction. Let's say I add a link. It's like, let's say, say join the AI newsletter. And you can add a little bit of a description. You can add a thumbnail to make it better if you want. For here, I'll click save, let's say, just because I don't need this. You can also add a book a call with me or my team link. So here we have some featured section. This is pretty nice. So I'll go back to my skill and put here. And I think verification will come after some time. Usually there is an option where you can say, hey, verify this particular profile, something like that. But yeah, this is pretty cool. You can keep featuring some posts. Ideally, when you're featuring posts, I would pick, let's say, something like an achievement or case study. Like in my case, I put like book a free one-on-one session with my team, my interview with Alex Hormozi, because it definitely builds my authority. And there is a learn to scale with AI newsletter thing here. So this is pretty cool for myself. And yeah, so this is what I was talking. So this is how we end module number 2 and module number 1. These are the absolute fundamentals that you need to follow. Module number 1 covered about how exactly you need to optimize the profile. Module number 2 covers how to post content, because posting content is absolutely critical. Only when you post content, you become more authentic and become more, you are more likely to receive replies when you post a lot of content. And you can just use AI. Don't use your brains. People don't read any content unless you really want to build like a personal brand as a thought leader. It's not that important, honestly. And I will show you in the next module how exactly to find prospects, because this is the most needle mover module in this entire video. Okay, let's go. So module number 3, which is finding prospects. There are 6 methods to find prospects in LinkedIn. I'll go through it one by one, and I'll actually use my main profile for this, honestly, because honestly, I can unlock Sales Navigator, competitors, and so many other things. So I will log in through my main account, and this feels so good to be back. All right, so let's go here. Whoa, Rohan viewed my profile. Interesting. But yeah, coming here. Now, first method is LinkedIn search. So how do we do it? Go to search, hit enter, don't do anything else. Click on see all people results. I just want people. Now this is good if you don't have Sales Navigator. Okay? If you click on all filters, here you need to go ahead and find people. So if you want to target your customers who are, so basically here you add your ideal customer persona, right? So here, let's say my target customer persona is in India. They sometimes talk about marketing, definitely. Current company, past company, I don't want to put these. Industry-wise, I'll put advertising, I'll put marketing, services, this is where they work, profile language, you want to be English, service category, marketing, and here in title, I'll put CEO or founder, or see this or is in capital. This is LinkedIn Boolean search, right? I'll put co-founder or this is pretty much it, right? And or I can put chief executive officer. I'll make it more specific, right? Now, if I hit enter, I will see all these people in my area are exactly related to what I talk about. If you want to broaden the search result, because you see the number of results is pretty low, I can just remove these topics. Then it'll open up. See 9,600 results now. Now, how exactly to connect with these people? Let's say I want to connect with this person, Astha Gautam, scaling businesses, targeted marketing, co-founder Blueline. I'll open their profile and I can just simply send them a connection request, and then after that I can pitch them for my services. Example, okay? So let's say Karthik. I'll open up one more guy. Ideally, I'm looking for this premium badges because they pay money, and you will always be at an advantage in any platform. The moment you pay money, you will always be at an advantage because you unlock a lot of features, especially if your job is to find clients in this, right? You can also connect with these people. Doesn't mean that you cannot. It's just that I personally prefer to connect with these LinkedIn premium guys because they definitely are paying money to LinkedIn to have this premium badge. That's important, right? Or people who are hiring like this, definitely the highest tier. So this is one. Second method of finding clients on LinkedIn is LinkedIn Jobs. Now, this is not my most favorite methods, but push come to shove, I use this, right? Let's say I'm looking for SDR role, right? Sales development. Let's say I want to do cold emailing for other people, right? I look for a SDR job. So look for a job profile related to the service that you provide. So that is more than enough. So if I click on SDR and go to jobs, and here I put India, I can also put United States. Now these people are absolutely hiring SDRs. This is what is more important. Whoa. What the hell? Let's ask ChatGPT. Give me a summary of this job post. I just want to see whether they are looking to get booked meetings. Or I can just look about the role. Okay, with our customer success. Job responsibility. Monthly outreach goals include demo and call volume while providing an excellent experience for prospective clients. Connect with your primary inbound prospect pipeline through written and verbal communication to book demos that show off pitch books product offering. So basically they need meetings. But now that PitchBook is hiring, I can open up this particular link to open up PitchBook's profile. And in PitchBook's profile, I can go to people and look for their founders. Let me see if I can find and let me see founder. How many employees do we have? Oh, 1,000 employees. So obviously I will not go for founder here. I'll go for marketing and possibly find a CMO or sales would be a pretty good thing. Vice President, revenue marketing are this, performance marketing, product marketing. Let me see head of sales. Head of sales would probably be the one who is hiring. Head of global sales, head of sales enablement, this works. I can probably ping this guy. And see, there is a message option directly right here so that I can go ahead and ping this person later. So this is one way, right? Since they are already hiring, I would have to change this strategy a little bit where I can say, hey man, I see that you guys are hiring. I would love to talk more about this. Let me know who to connect with, right? Ideally, I would like to talk to the head of sales instead of, in this particular role, head of sales instead of the HR, because the HR guys will want you to recruit full-time, but I don't want to recruit full-time. We can pitch them for a contractor position. And majority of the time, it's like if it's like a big company, they don't mind outsourcing some work to a contractor, because if you do a good pitch, they are always open to hire contractors like you. So let's see. Responsibility. New leads through outbound prospecting activities, including phone calls, emails, and social media. Qualify inbound leads and identify potential opportunities. So this is it. This is pretty good. 1 to 2 years of experience. Again, I simply have to go to Mendix. Oh, it's a big company again. So if I go to people, I can simply go ahead and find head of sales. Head of sales, sales director, marketing directors, anything works. Head of sales, public sector. So this is cool. We can ping this guy, right? So this is something that you can personally use. Apart from that, let's say this is my role, SDR role. Let's say you are a video editor. Simply search for video editors. This is pretty good. And you can ping all of these guys who are hiring for video editor, and 100% people will be open to like talking to somebody like you. But let's say you're working with this company which has less than 50 employees. Chances are that the founder would be directly involved here. So here what we'll do is we'll go to people and try to find a founder's profile, and which we can, or VP of marketing also works. This is pretty good. VP of marketing, director of content, these people most likely can hire you in this particular company. So this is the second method. So all you have to do is go ahead and open their profile, and I'll keep it separate so that I can pitch them later and show you how it can be pitched, right? I'll probably not pitch it from my profile, but I'll show you the demo, right? Next is LinkedIn groups. Oh, this is a gold mine. So with LinkedIn search, connection requests and everything, what happens is it becomes a little bit tight, because LinkedIn has severe restrictions in terms of how many people you can reach out to in a month, in a week, honestly. They apparently allow about 100 profile visits in a week. More than that, they will start suspecting your account. And hence, it's very risky to pitch too many people through LinkedIn search function. This is why what you need to do is you can simply use LinkedIn groups. So find a group which closely resonate with your target market. So I'll go to groups as a filter. And here I'll search for, let's say, I don't know. Let's say I want to work with e-commerce brand, Amazon FBA. Let's see. Okay. Now we go ahead and open this Amazon sellers posts, right? Chances are that the people in this group are either marketers or sellers, both, right? So that's the risk that you take. But the benefit in a group that you see is like you can ping them directly, and there is no limit as such in terms of pinging. But I would still keep, just to be on the safe side, I'll keep the pings inside the group to probably 20 to 25 in a day, not more than that. The reason being, it might backfire if LinkedIn becomes suspicious. They might ban your account. So to stay under the radar, it's good to go ahead and ping, let's say, about 20-25 people in a month. So you see, all these are FBA consultants, graphic designers. Where the hell are owners? Right? Okay, so it is weird. Sometimes you'll find good owners though, right? Next, like for example, I'm in this group called Digital Marketing, the Indus Entrepreneurs, which is like Bangalore-based entrepreneurs. I can go ahead and ping all these people. So these are proper CEOs in this group. So if you have a very specific group which attracts a lot of good entrepreneur in your target audience, it's a gold mine. You can go ahead and start pinging all these people, right? So this is the third way. Fourth way is, this is where we go into a little bit more of a expensive thing. So this is where we go to Sales Navigator. So to go to Sales Navigator, if you have Sales Navigator, it's good. So Sales Navigator costs about 6,000 rupees a month. So it's definitely a good investment if you really want to scale up your LinkedIn game, because Sales Navigator, say, finding leads becomes insanely easy. Now, this is a TLDR of how exactly you can use Sales Navigator to find your target audience. Let me go ahead and show it. So if you go to account filters here, right? Here you can find the kind of companies you want to work with. Now, nowadays they have added a lot of features to this lead filters as well. So I pretty much use this lead filter. Let's say I want to work with marketing agencies, right? So if you scroll down inside personal, there is something called as industry. I'll put marketing services. Maybe we can also add advertising services. You can find the industry that you want to work with. Okay. Next, I want to work with people who are CEO or founders. Co-founder. I want to talk to CMOs or something. Let's keep it simple. Obviously, you can change it later. Next, I want to work with company with a headcount of anywhere between 11 to 50. Less than 11, what happens is these companies are poor. They probably can't pay you. More than 50, usually the client, if at least for my audience, at least for my audience, what happens is the CEO is directly not involved. There is somebody else I need to reach out to. That's pretty much the thing. And here in the company headquarter location, you can put, let's say, United Kingdom. So I might create a different course on Sales Navigator altogether, but just for this particular thing, this is pretty good. Now, if you also want to narrow down, let's say you only want to work with people who are active on LinkedIn. So then you can simply find this posted on LinkedIn in the last 30 days. So what happens if they are posted on LinkedIn? It used to have a different wording here, but if they're posted on LinkedIn, they are pretty active most of the time. So it's just easier to go ahead and start pinging all these people all together, right? If you want to expand this, there are 3,000 results. If you want to expand this to United States, you can do it here. And there we go. Now, let's say you already have a client and you want to target their connections. Then what I can do is I can simply go to connections of and a current connection. Let's say connections of one of my clients is Alex Hormozi. Not clients. One of my connections is Alex Hormozi. Let's see. People who are in the marketing space who are connected with Alex Hormozi will start coming here because Alex does accept your connection requests. And then I can say, hey, you are connected with Alex Hormozi as well. So great. I have interviewed him. Let's talk. It's a good in, right? Sometimes if you are in connections with your competitors, you can do that as well. You can put your connection and people who are connected to that guy, you will start seeing them. So this is actually pretty good. So again, you see posted on LinkedIn. If I keep it open, you will find all these people who are active on LinkedIn and you can ping them by this message icon here. Okay? So this is another one. I can also filter down. Let's say I want to work with marketing agencies who only want to work with D2C brands. I'll just type D2C here. And let's say DTC. I don't know, D2C to nahi aa raha. 2x DTC founders, soar with us. Okay, now this guy is a founder in DTC brand. We can also type in e-commerce, let's say, or e-commerce, or there might be different. Let's search for this. You might find some good people. Drive over this much in revenue, leads. E-commerce brands, see, they specialize in targeting e-commerce brands. So it becomes more and more specialized if you add keywords here as well, right? If you want to target companies with a specific technology, you can do that as well. So let's say you go to accounts. See, already a lot of things are here. And you want to find companies who are using Klaviyo. Here, you can tag this. But the issue that might come is, let's say you got, all these people who are using Klaviyo, you got 14,000 results. You have to go ahead and select all and add it to a list, a particular saved list, and then add that saved list to leads. And then only you can um, go ahead and find all these people. So it becomes a little bit smaller that way, but it's fine. I don't think that's a big issue here, right? You can also probably do it based on their revenue. Earlier, there used to be a revenue filter, annual revenue, yeah. But one more thing I've noticed is annual revenue thing is very, very inaccurate. You really cannot find very good people with just an annual revenue thing, because sometime they must have updated something. The LinkedIn picks this data from some newsletters or something, and it's usually not like the most updated data. So I go with headcount as a prediction of how good or bad a company is doing, right? And then I go ahead and pitch these people. So yeah, that's about it. Sales Navigator. Fifth is stealing from your competitors. This is a sneaky little tactic I'll show you. If I go to my current LinkedIn profile, and you can do it with your free LinkedIn profile as well. You can also do it with Sales Navigator, but free LinkedIn profile also works. Again, I'll click on the search function. I'll go to see all people, try to find my target audience. But if you go to all filters, connections of your own connection or a creator, these two things, these are like gold mines. Let's say I want creators of Chase Diamond, or let's say Iman Gadri, because he talks about SMMA, right? I'll do this because he's probably the right creator for this. Or if you have a competitor in your connection, you can add that. You can target their connection. That works. And locations in India, talk about marketing, in advertising and marketing services, and CEO, founder, and show results. This becomes even more specific because you now find people who are targeting an influencer who talks about SMMA. Now it becomes so hyper targeted that you can really get some good results. Now if I remove this, obviously the search will widen, and if I can go ahead and find, let's say, connections of one of my clients is, let's say, who is active on LinkedIn. Let's say we talk about Rishabh Dev. Rishabh is active on LinkedIn. I can go ahead and check all the people who are possibly agency owners who are connected to Rishabh as well. Now I can ping these people as well. I say, hey, I saw that you are in connection with Rishabh. Let's talk. This is one. Third one is if your connection is posting content, if your competitors are posting content, you will see all these people commenting below their thing, right? All these people, this is highly likely that these people are also in your target audience. So you can go ahead and start pinging these people, right? So let's say I make writing cold emails easy for entrepreneurs. This is kind of my thing. Fractional CMO for hires. Some of this I receive on a daily basis. They are nothing but a bummer. Whoa. Interesting. He has commented Ryan Stewart. And I cold call these. So these people are definitely using cold emails. So I can just ping these people saying that, hey, I saw your comment on Yuri's post. Just wondering, are you guys looking for help in cold emails? Because we are offering a free 1 month subscription to our cold email service. Let me know if you're interested. So that helps, a free service. So you can ping all these people just like you pinged the others. So this is definitely a strategy that I use. Sixth one is your own LinkedIn post. So people who comment on your LinkedIn post, you can go ahead and start pinging them. So let's say I open my profile. I will go ahead and check if I have commented on some post. Let's say, I posted something a while back about cold emails. That is ideal. It should be aligned with the topic. Okay, this one. So we got some good comments here. So I already connected with this guy and this guy. Ritesh Atri. Shagar Gupta, let's see. Or Abhishek Sharma. This guy looks professional. It's a nice little header. So this guy I can connect. So if let's say connect, I'll add a note saying, hey Abhi, I just found your comment on my post. Let's connect here. How's it going? Now, this is probably the fastest method to reach to somebody. And once you reach them, they are very likely to reply back, and you can ping them for a free trial if they are in your target audience list. Many times, because we are in India, we rarely get the right kind of audience, but many times you do get the right kind of audience commenting on your posts, right? So this is pretty good. So that is it. These are like 6 different methods to find people on LinkedIn. Now, how exactly to post or how exactly to pitch these people, right? That's something that we'll cover in the next module, which is the pitch, right? Awesome. Now here, there are 3 ways to pitch any prospect. One is a Loom video method, where you can offer to send a Loom video, and in the Loom video you pitch. This works very well for competitive industries where you know that everybody is pitching these guys and I need to stand out. Sharing a video of how your offer works helps really well. I'll cover this, how it works. Second is a direct pitch, where you can just pitch your services and see what kind of response you get. And third is a free trial. Free trial works especially if you are entering a new market. It works beautifully well. The reason why it works, because it's free, and you are obviously giving something for free that people charge money for, right? And this has a lot of credibility to it. And by new markets, I mean, if you are in India and you want to hit US market, that's a new market. Even if you are doing the same exact thing in India, same experience, the audience is different, and a lot of people will not recognize your value if you are doing it. If you just say that, hey, all my case studies are from India. Or if you are in a different industry altogether, ideally I would start by providing a free service to begin with. And this, what it does is like, it builds a lot of credibility, because a lot of people complain to me that, and I keep hearing this among our clients here, that people come and recognize my value only when they have hired me. Before they have hired me, they don't know how good or bad I am. And, this is exactly why I like to work with people who already know me, know my value. So this is where the problem that comes is people have to work with you to see your value. So I recommend, why don't you just give a part of your service completely for free, and then upgrade all those customers to a paid service and operationalize the whole thing, this lead generation thing, lead magnet thing, which is a free service, so that you're profitable at the end. Because ultimately, if you are an agency owner or even a coach, your lifetime value is what matters. Initially, you can go into a loss leading relationship, you can give a little bit of work for free, and then pitch the long-term work as a paid service. Example, if you are a video editor, give 5 videos for free and operationalize how you can reduce expenses to get more clients for video editing later, right? If you are, and this is my favorite method, if you are, let's say, a content writer, give a couple of pieces of content for free. If you are a performance marketer, figure out something that you can give for free, maybe a creative, maybe auditing their profile, something that people charge money for, right? If you are a Facebook ad marketer, I think creatives can really work if you can give them 3 UGC creative for testing, and then they can hire you for the role. If you are, let's say, a Google Ads marketer, I don't know what can be provided as a free service in Google Ads. Maybe a Google Ads audit can work, right? So offer something for free to build that trust in people. And this works so phenomenally well that, it builds trust like this. Right? You don't have to worry about any sales skills and everything, because this is a great offer. A great offer always triumphs a great sales process, right? So, yeah. So let me go ahead and tell you how exactly this works. So first, you need to send a compliment connection request, right? And there are multiple ways to send connection request. Either you can make it fully personalized, where you can say, hey, I really love this post. I think more people should talk about X this way. Honestly, crazy that most people don't. Now, what this does is you are giving a compliment on something that they post. So it works really well, and a lot of people accept this. Sometimes a lot of people are not active. They don't actively post something. So my Gisa Pita and done and dusted, compliment line works very well, which is like, first name, I'll say Jayant, this is the second time your profile appeared on my LinkedIn suggestion. Would love to connect. It looks personalized, but it is not, but it works. And sometimes you might become funny. I rarely use this, but because this works very well. This works wonders, the first line. Appreciate the connection. I have racked my brains to come up with something cool and witty to say, but this is all I could come up with. Then there is emoji, great to meet you. Pretty funny. I liked it when somebody sent it to me. Or this one. So you can ask an intriguing question. Do you use X? So for example, Jen, do you run Google Ads? If you are selling Google Ads service, do you run Google Ads? Jayant, do you use Klaviyo for email marketing? Jayant, do you send cold emails? Whatever. And because it's a question, a lot of people are forced to answer, and we get a lot of good connection acceptance rate with this particular message. So all of them work. I would like to, if you're absolutely a beginner and your prospect is not very active, then you can use this one or this one. If they're active, then use this one. Works really well. Okay. Now the second, and this is common among all the three types of pitches: direct pitch, free trial, everything. The only thing that changes is this M2, which is the pitch. Like first name, I see that you are working as this, and in this particular case, a personalized line. Let's say you say, hey, I just checked your website. You have collaborated with Mercedes. That's an interesting thing. I know you're busy amping up Pixel Track to new heights. I have a couple of ideas to help you generate more leads through cold outreach. I have recorded a quick video for you to showing how it works. Should I send it over? And whenever they say yes, you record a Loom video and send it up, right? Or if there is a direct pitch, you can go ahead and send this. So first name, and there is a personalized line. I instead of the last line which says like, hey, I see that you're working as X. Nowadays I've changed it. I have added a personalized line which is more open, which means like, hey, Jayant, I saw your collaboration with Mercedes. What I usually, and this is really phenomenal, what I usually see with marketing agencies which are growing is that generating appointment becomes a challenge. And I run a consulting firm that helps marketing agencies with booked meetings without ever lifting a finger. Recently, I worked with X company where we generated 76 opportunities in 2 months. Curious to know if you can talk more about how I can do it for you. Direct pitch, see how that works. Okay? With free trial, there are 2 methods here as well. One, this long one is honestly not working that well nowadays, but if you want to try it out, you can try it out. It's like, hey, thanks for connecting. Is getting more leads something on CADs for your business? The reason I'm saying, because I help X with Y without Z. As a friendly gesture, I would love to offer you a free trial of our data generation service. Looking forward to hearing your thoughts. Have a great day. Cool. Or this is something that is working very well for us. So, it's like personalized first line, then if I could statement. Something like, so your LinkedIn post about 1-3 marketing summit, how was it? If I could make you, just curious, if I could make you 60 short form content video clips with 30 minutes of your time, would you be interested in speaking? Interesting, right? So here it is an if I could statement, which says if I could write 6 articles for you completely for free for your blog post, would you be interested in chatting more about it? A lot of people say yes, right? It's a very good hook, right? So you can use either of these methods to start pitching. Now see what sort of response you get from the pitch. Next, after the pitch, there are follow-ups, right? The follow-ups has to be specific, and follow-ups is pretty much common across the board. So here there is a sneak peek. Let me give you a sneak peek in case you want some more information before giving back to me. I've included the link below. So here I would suggest create like a Loom video explaining your past clients, how you work, what kind of results you have bought for clients, and basically tell them that, hey, this is the guarantee that we have in place. If you're interested, book a call with me. It's a generic video that you send for everyone, unlike the first Loom video, which is just personalized to them, right? Again, the time difference between these. So as soon as they accept the connection request, you should send the pitch. But after the pitch, you should have like 3 to 4 days gap before sending the follow-up, right? Again, with this follow-up, I know you probably have a packed schedule. I would love to have a conversation with you about SEO, whatever, organic traffic, Google Ads leads. And did I mention that, I worked with this company which gave this results, or a one-liner? And did I mention that this can absolutely help you ABC with an impact? Let me know if there is a convenient time to message you. Hoping to hear back from you. Have a splendid day. Follow up. Fifth message, I don't go beyond 5 messages because it becomes too pushy, honestly. So here we say, hey, first name, I have reached out to a few times because of observation. I have reached out a few times because I saw your profiles working with Mercedes, Nikon and everything, and I feel like you guys are the perfect candidates to scale up. I thought our paper lead cold email service could be a great fit for you, but I'm going to chalk it off for my timing being off. Let me know if I'm wrong, but I'll stop my outreach for now. Do you think it's going to be a priority in the next 2 quarters? Cheers, your name, and keep it open. If you want to get in touch with me, feel free to give me a call at this number. What happens a lot of times, if you put like the number, a lot of people revert back to that number, directly call you. So this is a pretty interesting hack that you can try. And this is very common across all the pitches, and you can go ahead and try that out, right? Now, caveat for groups, let's say you're pitching in groups, so you don't need like a complement connection. So you can directly go ahead with the pitch, okay? If you are pitching in Sales Navigator, inside Sales Navigator, let's say you want to pitch this guy, then you can directly go with this one. So if I have to give you an example, I have, let's say this one. There is a headline that I have wrote, and then noticed you do this, just curious if I could get you this. Would you be interested in chatting? And to prove that I don't just know football, so this is a personalized thing. He gave a comment about football, so I added that. So then there are follow-ups that you can add. Okay? So within Sales Navigator, you can directly pitch. Within groups, you can directly pitch. Sometimes people keep their messaging open, you can directly pitch. For all the others, you have to send them a connection request first, where you don't pitch in the connection request, but you pitch on the second line. Okay? So this definitely works. I hope you can try it out to start finding clients for yourself, right? Now in the final module, I'll talk about how exactly to track data so that you have the best, so that you improve, because whatever you measure, it improves, right? All right. So in this particular module, I'll talk about tracking data. It's going to be a simple module. It's not going to be very detailed because it's not very problematic. So I have created something called as a LinkedIn tracker for you. It's kind of a mini CRM that you can use. So the LinkedIn tracker, it's basically a tracker of your outreach, LinkedIn outreach process. So I've given like multiple months down below here. So if you check, you can track for your performance over a certain months. And here there is a sort of a makeshift CRM, and there are like data that gets updated automatically as you change things here for every single month. So let's say today is December, then January, February, you can add things. And date of last touch point, next touch point you can add so that you are reminded of when you should be hitting which prospect. And outreach DMs you can add here so that you can quickly access the DMs that you need to send. Okay? This is the overview of this particular LinkedIn tracker. In the summary, this data gets automatically updated month on month as you update these stats. Now, how exactly to use this? Now, if you are reaching out to a certain prospect, you can simply add prospect name here. Where did the prospect come from? When is the last touch point? Let's say today you sent a connection message, right? You can put that particular thing here. And when you should be sending the next touch point. So let's say they have accepted the connection message. Usually it is the immediate thing. But let's say you send a pitch. That's the date of last touch point. And the next touch point should come after 3 days, 4 days. You can add that here, right? If you send the connection message, you can click on send. If they have accepted, say yes. If they have not accepted, say no. How you can know that whether they have accepted or not? Okay, we got this. I'll go to my profile and I'll go to my connections. Is it in my profile? Give me a minute. Network, this one. And you can go to connections here and we can go, recently added. You can check who all have accepted your connection request. See, David Jenvins, the author of Systemology, has also accepted this. So this is pretty cool. And check it on a daily basis to see how many people have accepted your connection request. Send the pitch, and basically if you have not sent the follow-ups, that would mean that they have they said no or something. They did not like your pitch or something. So put a comment here. So you can say that, hey, people that I pitched, they said no after the first pitch. It's like a comment for everybody to see. Same thing here, after the pitch, let's say they did not revert multiple times, you send multiple follow-ups, and they finally reverted saying that, hey, we don't need. Then put discovery session with no and comment that, hey, even after multiple follow-ups, they said no. But let's say they said yes, that I'm interested, let's talk, right? And then in the discovery session, we go ahead and we also did a discovery, but in the discovery session, they said, okay, I don't need your service. And this didn't happen. Or let's say then the deal got closed and you lost the deal, then put yes in the close section. It will automatically get calculated how many deals you lost. And let's say they liked the discovery session, they went to the proposal session, and in the proposal session, they did not like it. That means you still lost. You can do it. And let's say they liked it through and through, discovery session, proposal session, and you won the deal, let's say like this. Then it gets calculated here that, hey, you closed this particular deal. Now, if you keep doing this month on month, you will have a very clear data of how many touch points it requires for people to buy from you, what message works, what message does not work, how many messages you need to send every month. And all this data gets updated in the summary sheet automatically. So this becomes a crazy good CRM for you, the link to which is added to this particular document. I will also add my LinkedIn SOP, which I've added actually here. The source file, I'll put like LinkedIn SOP. You can check this one later, so that this also helps you, because all the templates, scripts, everything is here as well with the ChatGPT scripts and everything. And I'll also set this document with you as well. Okay? So all you have to do is basically maintain the data, and that's pretty much it, right? Maintain the data, optimize it over time, and keep sending 20 connections every day, 20 group messages every day. If you have a Sales Navigator, you will get about 50 connections a month, 50 messages a month. You can also go for job search. You can also go for competitors. Do everything in your power to send more outreach messages. So because the more outreach messages you send, the more will be your chances to go ahead and close the deals. So I hope this course was helpful. All you need to do now is give me a review of this course if you liked it. I wanted to shoot it at one go to make it quick and with the right production. So let me know what you liked about this course, and if you implemented this and you had any questions, feel free to ask me in the group or in the comments. Okay? Thank you very much for watching.